Breakfast pancakes again for breakfast this morning. Ready? Say good morning. Say tata bini. Sarah tata bini. So you rasim skim lo coconut?
Yes.
And that's what we end up with.
En toi?
Yeah, and you make him kulao.
Yes.
Okay. Breaking out the big guns here. Call it the machine. Okay, we're into week 2. Thought it would be cool to show you how awesome our leak house is. Leak stands for porta pot, basically outhouse. It's not porta pot, it's not portable, but this is probably the nicest one I've ever seen. So take a look. It's got a metal roof, it has bamboo walls, concrete floor, and actually they made a nice concrete throne, and I call it the throne of man. And you can't see, but this is, I'll try not to drop my phone down there. It's probably, I would say, at least 20 feet deep. It's like there's a delay between everything that happens and when it hits the ground. Don't touch it, Brody. But that contributes to like next to no smell, and there's really not any like flies or bugs in here. It's really nice. You ready to go?
Yeah. I don't want cool. It's too cocky.
Brody, you like kulao, don't you?
I can't because it's hot.
No, kulao isn't hot. He likes to pretend it's coffee. Oh, probably is mixed with coffee.
Now Nixon's up in the coconut tree. Wave, Nixon. That is a long way up there. So those ones have been up there for a long time, so they will be used for coconut milk, or grease is what they call it, which basically they scratch the meat out of the inside and then squeeze it through water and strain it. Sigarapim is the word for scratch in Pakistan. Once again, I'll apologize for audio or video quality. This is 100% filmed on an iPhone. The audio is not super great, and I know when I go to edit this, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time toying with the audio because otherwise it'll never get out or get finished. So it's easiest just to charge our iPhones. They last for a long time. The battery, when it's on the airplane mode, which we keep it on because there's no service. Hi, Brody. We don't really have like a point and shoot camera or anything. We've got Sarah's DSLR camera, but it's just too big and too hunky to lug around the village all the time, so cell phone it is. That's Grandma over there. She is a very hard worker, probably 70s. Doesn't really speak much Tok Pisin, so it's all pretty much Tok Place. Adra. Adra is the Tok Place, or the language of this particular group. Actually, I think it's for pretty much the whole Markham Valley. Most of the younger people speak fairly good Tok Pisin, and middle-aged, I think I'm finding a lot of the older people don't really speak much Tok Pisin, which is like the national sort of trade language. Most of it's Tok Place.
I'm fine, Mommy.
And I don't know what language Brody speaks.
I'm fine. Yeah.
Kinda English? You wanna watch a bivio?
Yeah.
What's a bivio? You have a dirty face. Nixon, implanticulao. We've got our coffee and the backup kulaus. Okay, this is the water tap that comes up from the river, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up the river.
Yeah.
So it comes up, I think it's just piped out of the spring river, and then it runs 24 hours a day, and then runs back into there, or drains back into the river. Here's our solar setup. Got the Nomad 28, which makes, I think 28 watts is what that means. And then I think these are Nomad 7s, so they're 7 watt each, so it should be putting out like 14 watts. They're chained together right now, charging this Goal Zero lantern, which is phenomenal. This Nomad 28 is charging the Venture 70, which I think is like 20,000 milliamp hour battery pack. It can charge our phones like 4 or 5 times at least. Brody's picking on the Papua New Guinean kids. Brody, you being good? No, that's right. What is this little stance?
Brody, stop pouting. Oh, you're fine.
What happened?
She broke my hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you playing nice too?
No. She broke my hand.
Okay. Okay, we can fix it. Balus. You have a treat for me. Wow. Candy. Oh, boy, thank you.
Sarah has made this,
Taco surprise.
we're gonna call it Taco Surprise. It's as close to
Our
Texas
most creative
Tex-Mex
creation
meal we can get
yet. Well, I
when you're in the
could've
middle of
made
the jungle in
tortillas.
Papua New Guinea.
Could have made tortillas, maybe. I have no idea.
Tortillas would be nice, but it's good. It's rice, onion, carrot, beans.
Well, the carrot was just because we had some. We
Uh,
had corn, can of corn this time.
Yeah.
And taco seasoning on rice. Some Edam sliced cheese. And tassel.
Okay, the end of, what is today? Wednesday. Sarah's feeding Weston right now. Brody is currently naked. We're about to put a diaper on him. And
Daddy.
no agenda for tomorrow. Friday, a hike up to the top of the mountain to see their gardens. And then Saturday, we're going to go back to that same sort of swimming area where we went with the Joneses. Weston, you want to say hi? You want to say goodnight? Say goodnight. Yeah. Say goodnight. Love you.
Good night.
Yeah, you're a happy guy, huh? Morning. You alright?
Yeah, me alright.
You go long mooching?
Yes.
Okay.
She cannot do come.
Oh! I'm dry pin.
Yeah, I'm dry.
Woo! Thank you. You got plenty. You need
Yeah.
to kissing sample.
No God, don't
Okay.
do you.
Thank you too. Ah, you got the music too.
Yes.
Tunes.
Sorry straight to minok si
Oh no, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. Me Mingon top na kissing kaka na kanda na cooking. You stop one time.
Yeah, but I'm still on time.
Okay.
You wanna make sim saucepan?
Roasting.
No, yeah, by roasting.
Fry 'em.
Yeah, you can fry him.
Okay. Ian gave us a massive bag of peanuts, and so we're going to fry them. I guess we're just used to buying peanuts that are already roasted or something. So you have to take them out of the shell, dry them out, and then you can either fry them or roast them. Actually, you can roast them or boil them in the shell, and that's fine. So we're gonna put them in the cast iron with a little oil, and then put it on the fire. You put in some plus salt on top or no god?
Yeah. No salt. We don't put the salt yet.
Okay. Got a whole mess of peanuts here we just roasted. Brody, are you excited because you got some Cheetos?
Yeah.
Weston has a cracker.
And I have some Cheetos.
Yeah.
There's a big fire.
Big what?
Big fire.
Yeah, big plafaya. What's for lunch?
Cabbage and onion and Maggi noodles.
Cabbage, onion, Maggi noodles. We're rocking the Indomie chicken flavor Maggi noodles.
I also want my Cheetos. And there's a barbecue.
Those are barbecue?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they really?
No.
No. And the rest of the guys are over working on the machine, which means chainsaw, apparently. Okay, everybody smile and wave.
Well, now I've been on behind weather and climate. So when I'm listening, I'm giving you the all the time themselves. Okay, before you be going on the journey, Udrip in Perth with his wife. School. Good afternoon. No, good afternoon, school. Good afternoon, Miss Papa, Miss Suri, Mr. and Mrs. Johnny. Okay. All right.
Up there and go up. Okay, so some of the time in cooking low ground, so in making air and go up. Okay, so air and go up. We call that rising air. Say it all together. Rising air. Ready? Rising air. Yeah, Emerson. Now you kissing plenty water low ground. When you come down, river and pull up him. This pla in Lick helicopter.
Scared.
I'm starting to feel like all our videos are just of our food, but tonight is eggs, sauteed potatoes and onions, and ketchup all over it because America. Okay, Nixon got up early, what, 6:30 or something? 6:30, and we left to go to climb on top of the mountain. I think this is where all the gardens are at.
Yeah.
Yeah, or some of them at least. So it's just really beautiful. We're down right there in the village, and you can't really see much down there because of all the trees and stuff. But once you're up here, you can see pretty much the whole valley. So it's really pretty. Yeah, the Markham Valley. So here's where the village is. And Bingayam, this Nixon, his sister, she walks from there all the way over there to the girls' school in the morning, and then comes back at 2. Yeah. Okay, we're supposed to be going to, they call it Big Blowara, Deep Blowara, Nixon in Deep Water.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, I guess a place in the river where it's really deep. So off we go.
Bayuplo malolo lohia, mi katim golsem, mi toksawelo, lily hole, by ul kissing kumu, almost go.
So, me too pula sedan na malolo na you go katim kumu. We made it to the big water, eating some chicken crackers, getting some malolo rest. Right down there is a little waterfall, and it gets to like 3 or 4 feet deep. So I'll get in here in a little bit. It'll be quite refreshing. Nixon, say hi. Brian's over here. This was actually the place that we went to last Saturday and together and swam. It's pretty nice.
He's just playing with you, Johnny. He's waiting for you to get tired.
Whoa! Climb up!
Hey, big boy. Come here. Yeah, are we friends? Are we friends?
Yeah.
You have the cutest little smile. And you brush those teeth though. Good morning, Saturday of week 2. We're at the Waswasser swimming place again with the Jones family. Right now we're making a dam to help build up the water and make it deeper. We plan on having some kai here. That's our Wasp Mama. Brody! You having fun? Are you playing in the water? It's tuna, chicken crackers, and peanut butter crackers for lunch today. Alright, Sarah said to take a video of, because this is this is how she actually washes her hair. Apparently the other video wasn't correct. Alright, take a look. Show us. Also, Brian gave us some sugar cane.
There's at least 2 types. Big fat red kind, and then this kind.
This kind you can bite the skin off with your teeth, chew it up, and spit it out when the sweetness is gone.
Plenty dupla.
Okay. Weston, you coming to Dad?
You want to practice walking? Keep going.
Peekaboo.
There you
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Now what you say? Don't say what? I still remember that rumbling sound. When the sheriff came around in the middle of the night, heard Mama. I ain't got nothing against rock and roll.
So sprung at the last minute, they're gonna teach Sarah a dance and she's gonna do it tomorrow in church, apparently. Well, I think this concludes our Saturday of week 2. We're cooking some rice for dinner right now. Tomorrow we'll have church, low 2, do the dances, and then I think hang out for the afternoon. I don't think we have any plans for the week. So, Brody, you want to say goodnight?
Good night.
Good night. time for the Lotu dance. What do you think? Does it look good on me? Back from Lotu, the famous Sarah, Donnie's Tisa, and a performer, and a celebrity. Weston is pooping in his chair.
Johnny.
Hey, it's gotta be honest.
Poor baby, don't feel very
That's the
good.
face of a pooping baby. Grandma came over and whacked this top off the coconut for us. So, having some nice kulau. Peanut butter and... Oh, Sarah's gonna fry some biscuits. You wanna show us? Hey, show us your new,
Your garb.
your little garb? Is that what it's called?
Well, the garb was like stuff that they're wearing, so they gave us their garb. So this is part of it.
Good morning. It's Monday of week 2. We're going to catch a PMV to the mooching station, to the market to get some food, and we're running low on diapers. Actually, I think Brody's out. I think he's wearing the size that Weston normally wears. And then we'll come back. This morning we went to mooching station again to get some supplies on a PMV, and went to the water tap to shower and wash some laundry. Sarah washed some laundry. It's pretty hot today.
Dad,
Yeah. And then we got back, and Joe Wesley, which is the guy who built the house that we're staying in, brought us some fish from his fish pond.
Daddy.
Yeah. You touch him.
I can't touch him. The vine bites me. I can't.
It's okay, do it. So I think we're gonna fry them or figure out a way to cook them. Bro, you wanna fry some fish?
Dad, I just recognized it.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, JKLMNOP QRSTUV WXYZ. Now.
Hi, Violet. He's Violet.
Sarah came up with this recipe for like biscuit slash donut slash, I don't know, it's like some kind of dough that she makes that we fry, and then we put a little bit of melted butter.
Peanut butter sandwiches.
And we're drinking Kulao again, which we have plenty of. And you can put melted butter and cinnamon sugar on there and it tastes like a donut basically, or you can make a sandwich out of peanut butter and honey. Imtaso.
Can you do what the fishes do? Can you do it?
The fish is doing it too.
The fishes are doing it too.
Fillet this fish. I don't have a flaying knife, so this ought to be interesting. I just have my bush knife that my student actually in flight school made me. Okay, change of plans. These fish have tons of bones in them, so flaying them and then being little without a flaying knife isn't really working. So our wasp papa is boiling them, except for the one that I flayed, and then we'll attempt to pull the bones out. Sarah's trying to fish. Not bad, yeah? A little seasoning in the frying pan with some oil. We're calling it a night. Gonna eat some dinner, wash up, and go to sleep.
Nothing in here now.
Brody, get up, please. Our supper today consists of some sort of canned pork that has bacon in it, and sliced and diced potatoes, green beans, carrots from the market, and green onions from the market. All fried in oil over the fire. You saying hi? Do you like it, Brody?
Papua New Guinea fly planes in the 60s. You're looking at one of them, the yellow ones.
How big was your class?
And a little plane.
How many PG men? How big was your class?
Pancakes for breakfast. Morning, Brody.
Hi.
Okay, Sarah's off doing some laundry. Nixon and Grandma are prepping kunai for the top of the addition to the house cook that we're building. I'll show you that too. What we're building, mostly them. It'll probably look like this is a big camping trip and that we're having fun and all we do is cook food, eat food, and go play in the river, but there's really a lot more to it than that. There's plenty of stressful times. The sun's really hot and you know that causes a little bit of fatigue, and cooking all your own meals, meal planning over an open fire, no running water or electricity or anything like that for 3 weeks is a lot harder than what most people think, but there's also a lot of fun times though. Usually the fun times come with stressful times on both ends. Like if we go swimming, it's a fairly hot and tiring hike to get there, and then we have fun for an hour or two, and then the same thing on the way back. So yeah, Sarah has been doing all the laundry, hand washing it. She just goes over to the water tap, which is not far. I would say it's somewhere in the neighborhood of 1/3 of a mile. And then most of the time we bathe in the river, which is probably, I don't know, it's hard to judge because it's going through the jungle. So I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of 1/2 mile to a mile, somewhere in that distance range. So there's a few things that make our life a little bit more convenient, which I'll make a separate video of the top 10 things that we're glad we brought. And if you're watching this, I want you to keep in mind that this is the top 10 things that we are glad we brought. Not if you're gonna go in a village, top 10 things you should go buy right now. So keep that in mind. It's just things that we either already had or that we bought and we're glad we did. I'm just saying it's been really helpful for us. Bro, do you want to say anything? Okay, you can get down. We spend a good part of the day, good part of the middle of the day, I should say, in the house cook because it's the hottest part of the day. And underneath the kunai is actually fairly cool. The top of our house has, they call it copper, but just like tin sheet metal, and it's pretty hot. So the house cook, the kunai grass, does a really good job of keeping the heat out, and we're usually cooking lunch about that time anyway, so I think this one's about to pass out. Check out the progress on the addition to the house cook. Hey, Ian! The little things in village living, treats, candy, make a big difference in your overall joy and happiness. So, we have s'mores, and yes, we did bring a chocolate bar. No, it has not melted. We have bush crackers and what else? Marshmallows. Yes, marshmallows. I don't know if we're sharing or not. Do this without making it a mess. Oh. What'd you think, Gabi? Good?
Sweet.
It's sweet, yeah? It's so good.
Wait, mommy, by helping me now. Roasting.
Buddy, you got your roasting stick?
Okay. Show it to daddy.
I think it's a little big. Buddy, put it on top of the fire.
And then Johnny, you snap him one time.
Oh.
Karim Bilum.
Oh, hey.
video.
Yeah.
I'm walking Bilum, la give him Sarah, lem Karim.
No, I'm Karim.
It was nice.
Na, Gabi Karim chair, go outside.
I'm roasting.